Good morning, good afternoon. This is Darnisha, your royal messenger. Today I'm going to show you guys how I make my apple cider vinegar gummies. So I typically start off with using an organic apple cider vinegar. I usually would use Bragg's, but this particular day I didn't have any. I think this is probably the Jules Osco brand. After that, and I put it on a medium to high heat. After that, I'll add some airborne vitamin C tablets. They are filled with vitamin C, so they're good for you. And I added 2 of them for this particular recipe to fill up the entire gummy mold. From there, I'm going to add maybe about 2 or 3 tablespoons of elderberry syrup. Elderberry syrup is very good for flu and H1N1, so obviously it'll help with COVID-19. I'll add from there 1 packet of gelatin. Gelatin is what's going to help us to mold the gummies. Yep, so I'm going to pour it there into the pot. And like I said, it's on medium to high heat. And I'm going to stir and I'm going to chop because it's a mold. So, you know, it'll thicken up quickly. So you have to stir rigorously, which is what I'm doing here. A little chopping, a little stirring. Now we are going to get ready and take the gummy molds and start to fill them up. Turn that fire off. Take your gummy mold squeezy, whatever it's called, and start to fill in the molds. It's quite simple, actually. And for me, I'm going to fill up every single mold. And then once I'm done, I'm going to pop it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes to an hour. It really gels together quickly because of the gelatin. But just for a very firm texture, I usually leave it in there for about 30 minutes to an hour. And I give them to my son daily. He enjoys them. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start making SeaMoss gummy gels. Gummy bears. So that's kind of why I'm doing this video, to show you guys what I do without the SeaMoss, because everyone is not a SeaMoss fan the way that I am. So there is the molds, guys. Those are the gummy bears. And just look at how firm it is. Pop it in your mouth and you are done. Now here is the SeaMoss. Good morning, good morning. I just finished taking my vitamin C apple cider vinegar gummies. And now I'm going to take my SeaMoss. Now my SeaMoss here is infused with spirulina, elderberry, bladderwrack, and burdock root, and honey. So I infused mine a little differently than everybody else. I used everything. Because I'll be honest with you, I do not like the taste or the texture. The texture is like applesauce. But I've never been an applesauce girl. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to follow it with my water. It's that simple, guys.